Scientists noted a swarm of over 40 earthquakes recorded in a short time period near the Yellowstone Supervolcano after they detected an anomaly. Yellowstone is one of a dozen supervolcanoes on Earth, each at least 7 times more powerful than Mount Tambora, which produced the biggest recorded eruption in history. Supervolcanoes have a Volcanic Explosivity Index, VEI, of 8, the highest value on the index. In a monthly update, Mike Poland, the scientist in charge of the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, noted, "The University of Utah Seismographic stations, which is responsible for the operation and maintenance of the Yellowstone seismic network, located 105 earthquakes during the month of January. The largest was a magnitude of 2.5, located just south of the Mammoth Hot Springs in Yellowstone National Park. In fact, this earthquake was part of a sequence of earthquakes, a small swarm of 42 events that occurred between January 5 and January 31. Swarms like these are very common, and in fact, about 50% of all earthquakes occur as part of swarms in Yellowstone National Park. The rest of the earthquakes during the month were distributed throughout the region. In the past 2.1 million years, Yellowstone has erupted 3 times, the most recent having occurred roughly 640,000 years ago, and was 1,000 times bigger than the devastating Mount St. Helens eruption of 1980. The main feature of a supervolcano is the large magma chamber, an underground reservoir filled with hot, flowing rock. Yellowstone is said to be due to an eruption based on the cycle of previous eruptions, though it is generally accepted that anything within the next 10,000 years is unlikely. Dr. Poland also added that the researchers recorded an anomaly in their reading in December. He said, "There's a bit of an anomaly right here in mid-December, and that was caused by heavy snowfall that covered the antenna. Once the snow melted, you can see that we're back to the normal trend." Last December, Yellowstone volcano experts at the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, have warned that the state of Idaho is extremely likely to experience multiple earthquakes and eruptions before Yellowstone does. Seismic activity has risen in central Idaho in the past 20 months, prompting fears of something sinister brewing in the neighboring Yellowstone National Park. He visited an old tombstone in New Hampshire that reports the events of 1816, a year that became known as the Year Without a Summer. Severe climate abnormalities caused average global temperatures to decrease by 0.4 to 0.7.